can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body goes numb, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know a heart could die this young. Oh, now when I look in your eyes, I feel paralyzed.
Alrighty, welcome. We are running in the Majors iRacing series. It's the Daytona 500 support race. So, support race is a fixed setup, um, fixed setup race, usually a week before the rail race. And if you do win it, you do get a provisional into the big event because they do a lot of there's a lot of qualifying for these races. For instance, I think the there's going to be roughly about 200 drivers trying to register or qualify for the big American Daytona 500 split. So having a provisional to guarantees you a starting spot in the broadcast split is good. Um, I won the last support race I was in, which was for the Daytona 24 hours. Um, so fingers crossed. You're going to be, I think, listening on the Discord channel with me and my other unorthodox teammates. We, especially with Daytona, you really need to work as a team because you can't go anywhere by yourself at Daytona. It's extremely difficult. Um, we had a race a couple nights ago, and I didn't even bother streaming it because we just, we got stuffed and banged around. So I think the main game plan and main plan of attack is to kind of just hang back. It's a 45 lap race, so it's about an hour. The cars can only do about 35 laps on fuel, so you have to pit. there's going to be a caution at some point. So I mean, it doesn't really make sense to try and fight the field. You have one faster pair, which for people who don't know iRacing, it's essentially just you can pit and you get one a free car. This is a new car. So you get one of those. So if you do get involved in a wreck, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Ideally, I'd like to save that to the end. You do have the chance to do three um, green, white checkers. So it'd be important to have a clean car um, during those, that's for sure. And I don't know. This or oval racing is not my thing. That's what's difficult and why I chose the majors. It's a challenging series for me because I predominantly race road coursing and mostly formula cars actually too. Though I've been trying to dabble into the some more of the touring cars. But this oval stuff is completely beyond my experience. I hardly know what I'm doing. Um, so let's join up with Discord here and can I get a mic check? Oh, I can't hear you guys. That's great. Uh,
Yeah, check me. Check
oh,
me.
got you now.
Oh, you cannot get a mic check, Andrew.
I got it now. Thank you. We're gonna mute up Discord. Um,
All right, so how can you look at the entries until, is it in the grid position?
so we can listen to them, but I'm
How
not
do you
gonna be
tell
talking to
what the
them
grid
during this
positions
race.
are? Is it under the entries tab or the results tab?
Results, yeah,
So
should be. Not in yet, but
That can't be right. I'm in the top
the
10.
other
There's
thing
no
that's
way.
really weird about, and it's really good about this wheel is it
Check your
has
grid position. Check your pit stall.
5
Like
preset
try to
force
count how
feedback
many
settings you
pit
can kind
stalls.
of like change in between
Ooh, I
really
can't
good,
even see
which
the
is nice
front.
because on road racing, a good heavy wheel with a lot of
Yeah, I'm like
feedback is
30.
Kevin,
really,
you're
really
like
good.
in the middle, just past the start.
But for
Please tell me you're
this
not grid
Daytona
enough
stuff,
already.
to get the least amount of scrubbing, you
Yeah.
pretty
Nah,
much turn it
10
down, so
minutes.
it doesn't give any
Okay.
feedback. There's no force to turn the wheel.
Time for hell.
It feels really weird, but it's really nice because you can just couple clicks and you can
I
change
genuinely
it.
wouldn't be surprised if I'm the one that ends up causing the big one. In all honesty.
Um,
if you have the least bit of fear, just
maybe we'll turn them down a little bit.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna leave the session. Freaking crew chief.
Just watch pit exit. It's super slippery.
I know pit exit's really
Yeah,
slippery
pit exit,
already.
they're not wrong. Pit
Yeah,
exit
did
is
you
really
guys-
slippery. I qualifying for this crashed the
think
car,
my pain should
leaving the pits,
fully
ooh, it's cloudy.
which
materialized.
sucked. Um,
Oh, goddamn. Of course I'm coming out with another Forge guy. Hey, Lynch, I'm coming out behind you.
and we'll probably be started near the back because of that, because I
think I got my U-Dog
did not
scheme
qualify
right now.
well.
Remember to change your steering ratio if you want to.
Yeah, so it's also fixed setup. Only thing we can change is steering ratio and brake bias. I don't think brake bias is gonna make a big difference on this track. Um,
Need to
saying that
confirm my U-Dog
actually,
scheme is loaded in all right for
nobody
you,
that
bud.
I've heard of has been experimenting with
I might not have turned on trading paints.
a
Okay,
higher
no worries.
rear brake bias because it's important that when you're in the pack,
Oh,
you
never
kind of
mind.
have
I
to
just
drag
got
the
a bunch
brakes
of
a
purple
lot
on the left side. I definitely got my U-Dog scheme here.
to keep
Hey, I see
keep
what you
the
mean,
car
Kevin.
straight
There's no way to know, is
and
there?
not to run into people. So I
Other
might
than
reduce
pit stalls, I guess.
Yeah, the
the
pit
front
stall's
brake
the
price
easiest.
pressure significantly here.
It used to
And
display your
12
grid
to 1,
positions
10, leave it like
before.
Yeah,
that.
that's what I thought.
Just gonna run behind you. I want to try to get that old feel on your skin for the corner.
Well, at least
It'll
we're in
take you.
the main
Good to know.
the main thing. Looks like we just
Well,
made
I
it.
got a couple minutes, so let's make the most of them.
And I gotta practice getting into the pits because I spun out in another race a couple days ago. I spun out getting into the pit. I'm just so shit at road or oval racing. Road racing too. loud as hell. Like this is, I have no feedback from the wheel right now, so like I can.
If you ever get changed into a lane
Cannot
unwillingly,
tell
just try
when
to hold
the
that.
car is going. It's really hard. That car is horrible. Those are nice.
Not paying attention.
Chain paints has been really wonky and weird lately, so it might not be working. That's just
According to my
embarrassing.
voice attack, Nolan, you've got the fast lap so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Poland now.
So trading paints isn't working, it looks like,
Oh, hello.
or people loading in here.
Ducked down a bit too
See,
fast there.
no,
No.
just go inside.
Oh, inside. Okay.
Basically, that's what I'm talking about. Is that whenever you get involuntarily put in a lane you don't want to be in, just hold that.
Got it. I might try a pit entry here because I forgot. I never did that in practice. So I'm gonna want to do that if it ended up going green somehow.
Thank you, Joe. I honestly,
Best place to
You're-
call the pit entry.
Guys,
is
the
like,
It's
race
not
is
the most-
50 laps, but there's 3 green white checkers.
oh my. It's probably not going to be the most
50 laps
exciting
or
race.
60 minutes.
I'll probably be starting near the back or staying near the back
44
for the
wants to
majority
pit.
of the race.
44 wants to.
We have a total.
Hey John, does the when you do this tournament mode, does it just automatically do splits?
It is time 11.
I don't even know how to tell how many people we have in here.
Yes, it does automatically do splits, but we only had one
So
today.
one fast repair, which is good. The tracks, cold,
Did y'all just
wind south,
manually grid them? Oh,
9
you
miles an
probably
hour.
wanted to
I
manually
think
grid the
that's
flash
gonna
so you could
be
make sure they were all
a
bronze
headwind
holders, right?
going down the back straightaway.
Or go.
So
That was
we're gonna be even
that was a
slower
clean
than what we
entry.
are
Sorry for cutting
usually.
you off, Lynn.
So it's gonna be so
Oh,
Make
yeah,
sure they
that
were
was
all
way
pass holders.
Yeah, I'm used to my pit crew chief saying box in this many meters, then 5 4. But anyway,
Everybody else
box in
has
4.
these,
I was like, wait, what?
trading paints is running nicely, so I don't know why mine is. Let's have a quick look at why.
Yeah, textbook stuff. There we go.
Trading
That was
paints. Should probably have started the friggin' app up. There we go. And please work. I should have picked the right one. Doesn't work. It doesn't look like it's working, but
Sorry, Tom, I didn't listen up there.
doesn't matter. I also need to get a proper seat. Like this is my wooden seat I'm using. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a hemorrhoid later in my life from it, because my ass is usually just so sore after.
That's interesting, Lynn.
I thought it was somebody I knew, so I was gonna give him a scare, and then I realized it wasn't somebody I knew.
I don't know. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll try and go through the field as quickly as possible and get to the front, and then just run at the front the whole race too. That's another option
60
because
seconds.
Oh, Jesus. I'm way.
the only
down at
reason that
28.
I've been the back of the pack is nice, but if you're not at the absolute back of the pack, when the wreck happens, the people behind you don't check up enough,
Second
and you just
last,
get
just where I
hammered.
wanna be.
And the other problem with being at the front of the pack
Yeah, Nolan,
is
I would
the
suggest
people
going
pushing
back
you
to where
are pushing you
Mike
through
is,
friggin'
just hang
corners
around,
and
watch what.
no bueno. So
I
let's see where we
concur.
start.
How do I get? Actually, I'm on the outside, so I can just
Oh
go
my
high
god.
and then drop back.
So at 37 we're
No,
starting 31st.
I just say get up to speed and then figure like get up to speed and then wait for an opening on the inside and then just sort of kind of cycle your way back.
So no, we have in our unorthodox cars, which you can see, that's a unorthodox car right there.
Yeah, just ease up a
we
little
have
bit
a total
when you
of
get there,
let's
and
run through
hopefully
it.
people
So
will
we'll go
see
through
you
who's on the
and
team,
realize
who
what
we'll
you're
be
doing.
looking to work with. So first one
Yeah,
is Brian
pray,
McGreevy.
'cause if somebody tries to overtake on the apron, then
He's really been really quick.
Well, then they're
Probably
getting
the fastest of
protested,
us
and
all
they're
throughout the whole
gonna have to
testing
use
period.
it in a merit.
Who else we got? We got
Yeah,
Lynn.
don't
He's
cause a
also
wreck
very
trying to
quick,
drop
so we're looking to
back,
get
or
with
that
him.
won't be good.
Kevin Hill, he's again really
Just
good.
do it. They all do a
Nolan,
curve cut, just break
he's
that
right there. He's
up.
number 11. I think this is he just jumped on
Campaign,
iRacing tonight and is getting
Well, that's not
situated
what's
with
up.
the whole oval thing. So who
It
knows?
might help if I look at
And then we have Mike,
Frick are we doing?
number 77 there, whose
For a
paint's
second there,
also
I
not
forgot how
loaded.
to start the car. Wow, I've been away from the car too long.
Some people choosing to start from the pits, which is that's
Green
fine.
flag,
That's their
next time
thing.
by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Catch stop 87, job.
Forge basically skipped gridding.
1 to
So
green.
it's a
Wow.
no
So
start.
pretty much gonna be just going
So
here.
what does that happen now?
So they did.
In
He's
do I control the start now in P2? Or is
No, nobody controls the start because
Also,
since the pole sitter didn't grid,
one
there's
of
nothing for the sim to against.
one of the bad things
So
about
in
this
theory,
wheel
third
actually is
place
I
could
should honestly be
so
running
does
something
that
other
mean I
than
need to wait for green, or
the
does
Formula
either one
V2
of
hub.
us?
Wait,
It's
wait
kind
for
of
the flag ideally,
kind of
unless he goes and then you just-
uncomfortable just to turn left with it. You know, I don't know if that makes sense. I kind of get why NASCAR drivers have these
They'll
big
likely
circular
go.
wheels now because you can rest your hand on it. Like this is you're stuck. You have to use where the wheel wants you to
Fuel
use,
windows
which is
looking
kind of
like, what, 30,
uncomfortable.
35 laps?
So big points.
about 35.
Gonna be going
Ready?
to, I think we're gonna be going to the front here as quickly as we can. And when we go
if
for the
you're,
pit
if
stop,
you're under
hopefully
green,
it's under
take
yellow.
4. If it's caught,
Hopefully it'll be
Green,
under
green,
yellow. And we don't have to like scream into the pits because on other
Got one outside.
green flag stops, I've actually
low.
shattered the rear end and spun the car going into the pits.
Stay
It's just,
low.
it's really hard. It's not as easy as especially with how easy I thought it should have.
Clear. Outside.
So we got 31
Keep
cars
to
to
the
go
bottom.
through.
Check.
They're already checking up, which is insane. And it's going to be hard for us. Our race setup that we're still working on for the 500 really works good in traffic. It's able to really push through the pack. With this being fixed setups, it's
Got
going
one
to be a little bit
inside.
more difficult.
Keep it on top. Got one outside. 3 wide. You're the meat. Got one inside. Still there.
Yeah.
Clear inside.
Pretty aggressive right off the bat.
56.705. Got one inside. Keep it on top. You're the top 20. Stay
That's
high.
the front of the pack right there. Actually, I thought my
Clear to the bottom.
it's gonna be like
Inside.
settings were not allowing the front cars to show, but looks like a lot of people are choosing to start from the pit lane, which is a strategy
3 wide. You're
because
on top.
there's
Clear.
going to be a crash. Absolutely in this race.
Got one inside.
50
Stay high.
laps will go by pretty quickly. I don't expect this race to be longer than an hour.
Clear inside.
I actually think there is an hour timeline, so it can't be more than an hour. So
Got one outside. 46.376. Stay low. Still there.
doesn't matter when you're back there. Don't
I'm really dragging the brakes.
run
Stay on the bottom.
I don't want to get into the back of somebody. So
Keep low.
also
I know a lot of times I feel safer
hopefully
in that
uncheck this
outside
faster there.
more room.
When we go into the pits.
I'm more
Because I
comfortable
don't
on
want
the
to use it
outside
if the
also.
car's not written off.
Oh, fashionably.
I've been here for a few minutes. I've been listening to you guys yapper.
Like I,
Decided to take a break from home.
Got one inside. Still there. 46.055. Stay high. Stay right there.
Brian, you're gonna be coming up on a slow car coming down the backstretch.
Stay right
Lap
there.
income.
3 wide. You're the meat.
About 3 laps.
They're probably going in the
Hold
3
your
by the
line.
time you catch him. If you catch him.
Hold your line. Got one outside. Still there.
It's weird.
and my heart pounds, man. This stuff, it's so
Keep to the
stressful.
bottom.
And I run on a single monitor, so what you guys are seeing projected is what I'm
Just
seeing.
Keep low.
And like it is not
Just drag the brake.
not easy.
46.41. Keep to the
Okay,
bottom.
Brian, it's a group of 4
I have
cars.
like I have like 10% of my actual
Are they a lot?
screen
Yes, they are.
as
Keep low.
actual something I'm using for reference.
I
so
couldn't
it's
tell.
really hard.
Stay low.
We have Lynn up there.
It's all forge and there's
Lynn's actually
there.
at the front of the field. It looks like I'd love to get up there.
they're
and
just now
push
coming
it.
out of 4, so they're about a turn behind.
Okay.
Again, you don't want
Keep low.
caught up. It's hard to judge. Like I'm pretty sure
I think you're delayed, Matt.
there's definitely you could definitely
Keep it
go
up.
in the
Keep
middle.
digging. 46.38.
Nope.
Keep to the
I'm
bottom.
going in the run right now.
Stay on the bottom. Stay low.
I'm over spectators, but
Yes, there is a delay between race server and spectator unless you
Looks like
are-
the high line's actually not
Stay
running
low.
too quickly.
That was an insane checker.
I think we're gonna try and jump up there maybe.
Stay low.
There's a couple people I'm looking for here. See if we can hook up. I don't know anybody around me right now other than having my teammate, but
Oh,
can't.
wrecking. Still there. Yellow flag is out.
There's
Line
a
up single
caution.
file. Pit road is
So
closed.
there's a guy behind me.
Outside 54, Scott.
Alrighty. So you can't
Matt,
pit.
can you get Nolan a
You can't pit right now and make it, so there's no reason to pit.
Can you check Nolan's cars?
I'm just gonna stay out, and then you can gain a lot of time on the start, so that's what I'll be aiming for
So
right now.
we go in now, right? Because that would be enough to get us there, right?
That's great push, Nerdy. We just weren't going to be
The
able to clear
restart
both.
would put us at
Catch
40
about
laps for the
52,
stint.
yeah.
We can add 3 gallons here.
turn 2.
We can't make it, but
Exactly.
it would probably cycle us to the back.
Wanted to try to get you up front
There's no reason to, absolutely no
Yeah,
reason
the first time
to
we
do
could have
this
run,
stuff
I was
right
trying
now,
to get
so.
you clear, but it's going to be really hard to clear 2 cars with as
Uncheck
back
your-
as I
uncheck-
think.
I'm gonna turn them
7
down.
gallons
Exactly.
sedan, guys.
Hey,
no,
slide it
when
back
your car
to me.
looks good, I don't see. Yeah, there's
Make
a
sure
lot
I'm
of
going
them.
in a straight
So
line.
Kench, Tracy's P1 if he stays out. Do I
Yeah.
still in?
All right, so they sound like their
We don't-
teammates.
Pit
Teammates
road
sound
is
like
now
they are
open.
going to go and
Yeah.
do based on
Unless
what
everybody else pits them.
everybody else is doing. So if everybody pits, I
Are
won't
we
be
all doing
pitting.
tires?
I'm
No
doing
tires,
she's got
just-
Captain.
There's going to be another caution in the next 40 laps, so there's no point. And all these guys, if there is another caution, they have to pit because the risk of a green-white checkered,
Like 2 cars.
you're on the absolute limit here if you pit. So there's
Yeah, that's what
there's no way I'm gonna do it. So that's perfect.
Catch stop 47, Scott.
So looks like a lot of kinetic.
Copy. They're going opposite in your.
Come on, 04.
So that puts us up to 5th.
Either get a push or reset
Fantastic.
there.
A lot of guys came down with us.
I don't think that was the right call to pit because you're gonna pit again. And there's gonna be another caution, so you're gonna pit again. So it's not like even when the 5 of us recycle, if there's another caution in 10 laps, when we pit, everybody's gonna pit again just to make sure they can make the race. So there's no risk of being cycled or being off cycle. You're just gonna
Read
reset.
Nolan.
I'm trying.
Yeah. So that track position was good for
I
us.
passed a shitload of guys I didn't really want to pass.
Only problem is
I
we don't
like
have
them
a
at the back.
single person. We have Brian.
Well, on the bright side, you're ahead of the guy.
We have Brian by us, who's our teammate, and that's it. And then all of these kinetic cars here. So I'm
The
not
bad
really
news
too
is you'll be
familiar with
directly
how
behind the guys that try to do quantum.
the Majors series is worked really in the past. I'm really relatively new to iRacing as well. But one of the big teams in the Majors series is
Yeah, that's
Kinetic Racing. So they have 3 cars in front of us.
Did Andrew not follow the plan?
Andrew's not listening
I'm gonna unmute for a second there just to let them know.
because he has to be a dummy dumb and have voice
Catch
activation
stop
and
47,
decide.
car.
Oh my god, that's scary.
He's trying his own thing.
Nice paint you got there, 75.
So, 1 second.
Pit
Gotta
road is
figure it out
closed.
on your own. You might as well do it.
I need to make some adjustments on them. Spoilers a little messed up.
Hey, there's Andrew.
I didn't think it was worth pitting. Like I was struggling to get up the track, and if there's another caution in 5 minutes, okay, Kinetic car just went off the track in 1.
I was gonna say, Kennecart just spun in
Catch
front of
stop
him.
Yeah.
44, car.
So you guys all pitted, but if there's another caution in like 10 laps, you're gonna pit again anyways.
Could we get a Kubota representative
So,
for the grass on the inside
Yeah,
of the turn?
I don't know. I think track position's more important because I couldn't move up at all. I was stuck at 13.
Somebody's wheel just quit working.
Like I said, you can try
That's what
different
it looked like.
strategies and see how it works.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I just did a hard left.
I don't know about
we'll
you
see.
guys, but I'm thinking
Actually, that's happened to me before. I bet you if you get the 2 buttons, that changes the mode to compatibility.
Just don't
Catch
take the
stop
infield because you get
24,
DQ'd.
car.
Oh, I love my G27.
I got a 1x
Alrighty, so the team's a little the teams
Because I had
did their own
a top
thing.
button and a crew chief button, I think, or something set up.
Turn these guys down a bit. Team did their own thing, which is fine. This gives us more data to look back at
Lynn, are
too
you
when
taking
we're
the
gonna
bus up?
plan our strategy for the
Of course.
actual 500.
Catch stop
Out of the
24,
way.
car.
gonna be on the outside too. Not sure how I feel about that. 'Cause that's
God,
what
you
the
got
last
hit by
track
this one? You alright?
Catch stop 24, car.
Yeah. With 3 people watching the stream, it says.
Okay, bud, green flag. next
Pretty
time
sure
right.
one of them
Line
is
up
me on
the
my cell
outside. Catch
phone.
stop 155, car. 1 minute 50.
Was the one car
1
crashed under caution that resorted everybody.
Oh, I'm on the outside lane. Shit.
16, so it's
I
on the inside.
don't know. Kinetics. I don't know who
Those
Sergio,
DJs, they did-
the good gentleman Sergio is. So
It only
I'm
updates.
gonna be looking to
it
cut
only
down
updates your
and get
F3
to the
every lap.
inside as fast as possible because the inside line, it just wasn't. It wasn't going. Like the outside line wasn't going anywhere. Sorry. So there was no point to. There's no point to stay up here, and I don't like working with people I don't know. I know Liam and I know Ernie are really quick here, and they're really stable.
Exactly.
So it's a
Inside?
comfortable person to push.
The end of the middle.
And I know that
Just remember,
if
don't
anybody tries
slam
to
the throttle
challenge them,
down.
they're going to start pushing the
Those
shit out of
tires.
each other. So you're going to be able to stay sitting in that 3rd
What you
spot
could do, Dolan, is you could just
until if my
ease
teammates
up-
can get up here and
ease
help
on the
me.
back
But
stretch, you could just ease up
there's
good.
there's no way I can do anything right now without help.
I'm right behind you, Nolan. You'll be okay, buddy.
I got Kevin on the outside, and into my cat corner.
At least that's what I'm thinking. Like I said, I don't fucking know.
That's Brian. And then you got Mike. Mike,
Yeah.
you're surrounded by teammates. Just
Minus Harold Garner.
Ready? Pace car's in. Green, green, green. You're in 4th. Good job.
That was worked out perfectly because Buddy got a really bad start.
49.235 outside. Equal.
So this is where we're gonna sit for the next stage of the race, and I think the gentleman behind us actually is another kinetic car, so we probably threw a wrench into their plan a little bit. Lynn is already backed up. I already caught 2 of my teammates there, which is fantastic. Let's see where they can come.
Dude, man, he still has like 4.
Damn, that outside line is moving. I made the wrong
50, 46, 9.
wrong call there.
Keep to the bottom. Keep to the bottom. Stay on the bottom.
I think turn 4 is the worst corner to be on the top. They have a really big. Oh, buddy jumped down in front of us too.
Still there.
They have a really big bump in the middle of the corner that slows the noise down. They get a nice run off in front of us.
No one drop down behind.
Stay on the bottom.
The only thing about being down here that I'm just discovering I don't really like is the trap. Because if you touch the apron, if you go back and watch the other video I did of the NASCARs, I touched the apron and just spun the car sideways, so I don't like feeling boxed in. Teammates have been doing a hell of a job.
Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. 46.582.
The brakes more around this track.
Still there.
That yellow line's a killer, Nolan. You watched it.
Keep low.
The other thing
Stay low.
to note is that the cautions, you spin to the left of the yellow line, iRacing won't recognize it as a crash.
Stay
And it
low.
won't recognize one for a caution. Because in the Clash, which is essentially the Majors equivalent to like the Gatorade Duel or the
46.
Budweiser,
Keep to the bottom.
whatever. We were in the similar position where I was just sitting there, kind of just riding the laps out, and an accident happened, and I got dumped. And there's about 10 cars on the inside of one, inside of the back straight, sorry, and the caution wasn't thrown because that's just iRacing's software and programming, I guess, to limit the amount of unnecessary cautions that came to throw.
Clear. Outside.
Water temperature down there is looking good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stay with somebody cool.
Oil temp's looking good.
Stay on the bottom. 46.6.
You want water to be around 270 as the breaking point.
Yeah, Mike, he's trying to come.
Because it's a fixed setup, we can't change the tape. It's at 25%, which is really open. So you shouldn't really have any issues running right against somebody.
Keep to the bottom.
Right against somebody's bumper that is climbing too high.
Get in behind me, buddy.
Still there.
Top line's kind of stalling out. I don't know if I want to jump up, lead that line, because the two teammates in that line.
Stay on the bottom. Still there.
Just don't like the way that's
Clear outside. Got one outside. Stay on the bottom. Stay low.
Watch your throttle, Nolan.
Keep low.
Can't push like that, buddy.
Stay low. Holy 6-1. Stay on the bottom.
Somebody, you can't touch somebody that they're falling.
Keep low.
It's not easy bump drafting either, especially a lot of guys, because the cars are all naturally crabbing. It's pretty hard to keep them straight. Like you can see, the cars are always moving all over the place. It's really sketchy. It's a lot sketchier than I thought. Because I've done a Daytona 500 before on Gran Turismo or something. It's fine, but like this is just way harder. If it's really like this, I don't know. I've never actually only driven a NASCAR, like a stock car once. It's pretty close to a stock car. I was like 13 years old, so I don't know what it's like.
Keep low.
But this is what I mean, like, we're just stuck here, you know?
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Single file. Pit road is closed.
Everybody's gonna be pitting now.
Alpha 67 car.
He checked up way too quick. There's none you can.
So it sounds like it was a checkup issue. Sounds like it was Nolan.
Plenty of time.
We want to
Fuel,
stay
we're
up.
gonna add full
stay
fuel.
on the track position, right?
I'm gonna do the tires.
52 car.
I think everybody's gonna pit this time. If we stay out here, we should have
car.
another.
Catch stop 24 car.
So that's what I mean. Everybody's gonna pit.
Yeah, go ahead, pit. Take your faster pair, fill it up. You should be good to get.
So I had a good
I'd say
call.
go ahead.
Yeah, we're 4 gallons short of the race end.
Pit road is now open.
So I'll leave back here in P19. Lynn, what do you think? You guys are up there pretty far. You gonna stay out track position?
I'm gonna stay out.
Y'all go ahead, go in. Y'all go ahead.
What were you gonna say, Lynn?
I was gonna say everybody else bet I could beat the rabbit, although Andrew's probably.
I think we stay out. We're up front. These kinetic cars are gonna have to go in, aren't they? Oh yeah, look at this.
I did it. Yeah.
Why are we all hanging back here?
Probably somebody's trying to race.
No, these two Forge guys are holding us all up here in the back.
One's possibly blown up.
That's it, go! Line up single file. Car 47 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. Letter 47 carbine.
Lynn, what's your fuel situation?
So that was fucking stupid.
13.2.
Same. So we got another 25 laps or so, right?
Forgot.
Next up, 93 car.
Yeah, it's gonna be close for us.
Idiot.
I mean, if we get another caution, it should be okay, right?
Yeah, and then there's the inevitable greenway.
So I'm not gonna. I don't think I have that much damage. I'm not gonna repair the car yet. I'll do it on the next stop. But like that was stupid. I forgot. The cars are transparent. The cars are transparent in the pit. But as soon as you get out, they just activate. So I've just ruined. I don't know who this guy is. Harold Darner. I'm sorry. I've ruined your back of your car. I don't know what I've done to the front of mine.
I know two Forge guys have all of us up in the back.
That's them.
Fuck the, Mr. Hulk, was that a humble brag about how you screwed up?
That was 100% my fault, sorry.
I've been pretty surprised with how humble people are in this league. Like a lot of people in my past experience are just dicks. Like a lot of ego
Loon, are you
people,
P1?
but you know,
Catch
I
that boat.
don't
93
see that with these people here. They're really good. So we're 13th. Depending on what damage is done to the front of our car, we'll see how
Catch
fast
that
we can
boat.
go through the field
93 car.
and get up to our teammates. Again, I really do think it was the right choice not.
So
hitting on
Nolan,
that
you
Catch
should be
that
good on
boat.
fuel for
93
this
car.
one. So if you can,
Marcus, I'm hitting again.
and you want to stay at the front, you can just stay out the rest of the race.
Yep, sounds like fun.
If you feel comfortable.
I'd like to know with what happened with Scott if that was my fault or his.
Catch that boat. 93 car.
This guy Nolan focuses a lot on what other people are doing.
I almost lost myself. I'd like to know if that was my fault or his.
It was a racing incident. He
Catch that
screwed
boat.
up, and then you had.
93 car.
I know he's blaming me for it because he got mad at me on the radio for it.
Yeah, well.
They're gonna get mad before
Catch
they
that
look at a
boat.
replay.
93 car.
Pretty much.
Lynn's
It's kind
right.
of, it was both your fault. I watched the entire thing. He was down below the yellow line and was trying to come back up above the yellow line. And then you were close enough that when he came back up, when he was trying to get back up, that you had nowhere to go.
I didn't know that's not his thing because he came back up and right in front of me.
Green
Pretty
flag.
much.
Next
So
time
it's
by.
a racing
Line up on
incident.
the
It
inside.
was
Catch
he
that
was
17 car.
he was where he shouldn't have been, and you were just close enough to be.
1 minute 51.593.
Did you use your fast repair there, Nolan, or no? Make sure you uncheck it.
I had to with the guy in front of me, with the red cap, and the guy in front of me basically tried to block the
So we don't have to take fuel for the rest of the race. We have more than enough fuel to get through anything that they throw at us. So if we go back to the pits, it'll just be a fast repair.
Okay.
Tires,
It's happened.
you don't need to change. You do need to be very careful when
pretty sure I gave him a good taste of the carb, though, 'cause when I hit him, it was hard enough.
I don't know.
to
There, I don't have any worries
inside
right now.
grass.
We're back
Okay,
kind of like the
all I gotta
13th
say
area
is
where we
that
were before we pit.
Bitchin'
Or,
Camaro.
before we didn't pit,
Say
but
again.
Bitchin' Camaro, man.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna try and cut my way up to the
Alright,
field a
you
little
too.
bit more here.
How am I at 21st? I know, right? Like I've made up for 10 spots being the pit lane, that means. For some reason,
3
it
edox cars up there, so that's looking good.
something about it that
Unfortunately, nobody's brave enough to really. It's predominantly been running 2 lines. It looks like.
I'll count it down.
Daytona can run 3. It's not
Getting ready here.
as
Get
tight as
ready.
you think, or as hard as you think.
Remember the tires.
Go on.
Pace cars in.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Green flag. Green flag.
That helps.
3, 2,
1 minute 43.263.
Our car.
Got one outside. Stay on the bottom.
Just clear this guy. I'm gonna jump up to the high
To the
line.
bottom. Clear outside.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got one
You
inside.
got a long way to go.
Our car's not running.
Keep it on top. Still there.
Kevin, I'm not gonna push this guy in.
Stay high.
Just bide some time.
Like that guy
Stay high.
really gave me no.
49, 42, 5, 8. You're in the top 10. Good job. 3 wide. You're on top. Hold your line.
Here, Brian.
I think I'm gonna stay here.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Inside. Still there. You're on top. 3 wide. Hold your line.
Brian.
Inside. Still there. Stay high. Keep
Yeah.
high. Clear inside. Inside. Keep it on top. That was halfway. Keep it on top.
So that was super stressful, super aggressive.
Still there. You're back in fifth.
And but we're at the front again. We have the most fuel out of anybody running around us right now. Clearly don't have any damage because the car actually feels amazing. We're in a pretty good spot. We still have our faster car.
Inside. Clear. Inside.
It's hard, like it doesn't even look like I was close to touching him there.
Keep high. 47.288 clear. Inside. Keep it on top.
One of my biggest things that I have to work on is my patience. I really I'm an aggressive driver, and this just isn't
Clear.
this kind of sport isn't made for me, that's for sure.
Inside. Keep it on top.
Ideally, this thing goes green to the end.
0.859.
Right now, because I am the front running guy of the pit stop that just happened. See if we get some momentum.
Inside. Keep it on top. Clear to the bottom.
Just kisses. You get a 0x, but it really doesn't make a difference. The car doesn't get damaged from doing these little bumps. It's when you just cold trickle the shit out of them down the straightaway and in the corner. That's bad.
47.143.
I'd love to go high. I can run in that that white line to the wall. I don't have an issue running there actually. It's just fairly aggressive right now. And I don't want to ruin any of my teammates' races. You know, if I ruin my own race, whatever. But the last thing I want to do is ruin any of my teammates' races because some of these guys are depending on this. I think some of them are depending on this position also.
46.991. 20 to go to strike. Got one inside. Keep high. Clear.
Come on. I do think running the changing that brake bias pressure was actually a really good
Clear.
a really good call. This guy just slide up, really? Wow.
47.089. Inside.
Slides back down.
Keep it on top. Clear to the bottom.
Huh, that's good. You like the look of that 54 car there. The sun's coming out. Oh my god.
Got one outside. Keep to the bottom. Keep to the bottom. 46.986. Still there. Keep slow. Still there. Next car is the leader. Stay on the bottom. Clear.
Yeah, these guys are being super aggressive.
Still there. Clear. 46.794. Got one outside. Still there. Stay on the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like it, but yeah, it's actually well.
Still there.
200 miles.
And some people have checkers.
Stay low.
Some people think they have checkers, but they don't.
Oh my god.
Stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. 46.532. Where's the stop? D3, go get the leader. Good job. Inside. Stay right there. Stay right there. Keep it on top. Next car's the leader.
Mainly, I know this guy behind you is going to try to shove into my lane, so I'm just keeping.
Stay right there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Got one inside, still there.
Boxed in right now, so you want to
Stay high. Stay right there. Stay high. 46, 44, 83.
Just
You
let a
are
lap.
the leader. Good job. Stay high.
I don't intend to go here.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line of single file. Pit road is closed.
That's a caution.
Outside 46. Copy.
So, we don't have to pit,
Forge me.
but all of my teammates will have to pit.
Okay then. You still stay out, right?
We'll be close on fuel, but we could probably.
I'm right there.
Catch stop 67. Copy.
So they're all
So I
saying
made
half gallon
6.9
this, half gallon that,
gallons.
but we're good. And what else we can do is I have the clutch map, so we can just.
I'm worried about Andrew since he was out front.
Yeah, no one, you're fine.
I'm at 7.2. I've averaged 0.49 gallons a lap.
So in that case, Brian, you and I are half gallon. But we probably get that back.
I got a piss so bad it's not even funny.
Oh, you didn't bring.
I'm good on gas, guys. I'm offset strategy from you. I have 11.6 gallons left still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I didn't pit on that first one. I pitted on the second one, so I'm not pitting.
Pit road is now open.
If they're not in front of the leader, in between the leader and the.
Yeah, I saw that.
So then if we stay out and another incident happens, then we're good, right?
Try to go for the middle. And
You guys need to.
We should be good.
Yeah, unless you guys can clutch save right now, like just roll.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm doing.
you guys are cutting it close,
just
and
don't
it doesn't sound like you guys are setting yourself up for any green-white checkers, right?
Catch
So,
the pace car.
I don't know. It's risky.
It's a case of if it goes to the green to the rest of the way, then we can contest for the win. If it goes green white checker, then we could just GT.
Right. So.
Oh, somebody just spawned.
Yeah. But I'm just letting. I'm good to go for the rest of the race. So.
car 47 got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Oh God, there's a green light checkered or... So now I'm 100% confirmed. My my train of thought was the Jesus, that's terrifying. Was the better? Oh my God, I thought he was gonna crash the Mustang. Was the better way to go? There we go.
Yeah, I'm 2 gallons of
Yeah, that's the pace lap.
So they're all...
Throws everything off.
Catch the 67 car.
To be honest, that for a race I didn't think much strategy of, this has turned out pretty good for me.
I don't remember from the 2.4, but did we get a faster pair in the actual race? Faster pair is all Nice.
I want to bless the person that said that was a good idea because it was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, so Majors also
Well, it's a
this
slowly growing minority because that margin's growing smaller every year. Some people.
pretty standard policy for the Major Series has a faster pair on every race, which is really good.
It would fundamentally change.
Oh. Especially for a race like this, I think this race and there's the Major Series.
Pit road is closed.
They do a lot of it's all like a bunch of different class racing. So you have we did 2.4 hour Daytona earlier with DPs, GTEs, and GT3s.
Actually, he's shutting it.
The Daytona 500's next, and then we have K&N cars at Rockingham, and then it's
he's literally shutting it off, coasting, and then shutting.
we go to Zandvoort with the Audi RS3 TT or RS3 TCR cars, which is my
6.8. We have enough.
that's my thing.
I think we even have enough for.
You have the Chili
Shit, I
Bowl
got
with
like
the
14.
sprint cars. Oh no, you have
Nice. Bragger.
the other one. It's not
That's what
Chili Bowl.
happens
It's
when you're in the back
Knoxville.
of the pack, right?
You have Knoxville with the
Start billing it out of the
410 sprint winged cars.
I almost wish I wasn't in this area because I can't make any ground here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
that's
even
true.
bother trying to make round up because it's going to be people
I was gonna
trying
say
to fight.
I was gonna say
Just stay safe.
There's going to be
At
so
this
many
point.
more cautions coming up in here.
Yeah,
here so
just
I mean,
complete the laps and then whoever.
So like, do what Lynn was doing and give yourself a little room to the car in front of you, so that you can react.
Kind of what I was doing.
oh man, I'm tired.
Well, mainly what I was doing is not so much giving
Right.
myself room to react. I was trying to control where the inside line was going, so they would have to fight harder because I wasn't helping them, and the outside could just.
Yeah, it really helped up until one of the Forge guys decided to send it 3 wide into a gap that didn't exist.
You can run 4 wide here, so I mean,
Okay, bud, green
it's
flag
just
next time
people
by.
not being able to
1
hold their
minute
line. Like
50.934. Line up on the
it's so
outside.
tempting not to run. Like you can run. What I do is there's like I'm kind of trying to find grooves. So you have a base groove, then you have your second groove, which is this follows this line here on the
So
track.
it's
right
about
here, in my
half
opinion.
fuel consumption every lap.
So that's
So we
fine.
should
And then your next
be
groove is
to the
going to
good
be
by
this one.
So we
And
might
if
be
you can
okay
get
with
really
the
good, you can fit 4 cars
Yeah.
there, but 3 is easy.
if we get it
And
like right at the end
this
of
is
the
the
cycle.
current Daytona track, so it's not bumpy like the 07 track on
Like,
our
or
racing is a,
like when it
is a
opens
fucking
up.
handful.
If we get it with like 2 to go.
I couldn't imagine driving that. Like, they do a couple of the truck races and the weekly races there, and it's like wild.
I don't want
Good.
He's, no, actually, sorry. He's starting
Twitch.tv next page.
Well, then he should be 3 wide in front of you. And you
Y'all just want to parade too wide again?
Renegade.
By the way, kids, y'all are gonna love your Rockingham
Awesome.
because y'all are gonna go on a field trip for me.
I'm in.
Andrew, are you going to want a gap or are you going to stay
Getting
up
ready
there?
here, getting ready.
Make sure you don't beat him.
Pace car's leaving. Green, green, green. Next car's the leader. Pit road is now open. 1 minute 50.2. 10 laps to go. Got one inside.
So
Stay
I'm
right
gonna be
there.
working with Brian here. As soon as I can, I'm gonna be super slot down.
Keep high.
I'll just be left out to dry and hopefully somebody pops up.
Stay right there. 3 wide, you're on top. Inside, still there. You're on top, 3 wide. Hold your line. Got one inside, still there. Clear. Got one inside. Keep it on top. Keep high. Clear inside. Got one inside. You're on top, 3 wide.
There's a guy in the try over there, it looked like.
5. Hold your line. You're in first. Hold your line. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Hasta 67. Car. Hasta 46. Car. Hasta 68. Car.
Holy shit, Andrew.
Hasta 46. Car. Hasta 67. Car. Catch the pace car.
How you liking that 3 wide, Andrew? Shit.
I had the basic, I stopped it. I'm going
I think we're gonna switch back to.
Well, we're definitely good for a green light.
We'll just switch back to Discord chat. And you'll just hear me communicating with the team now because it's going to be pretty important to have some good communication with them for the rest of the race.
those Forge guys need to calm down. Oh my
All right,
They said it's
so I'm back on chat now.
ahead of us.
Yeah, that was terrifying. 3 wide.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Nolan?
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't hit anything.
That's good.
Just scared the crap out of me 'cause all of a sudden I see a car.
Where the hell's the pace man?
Oh, yeah. Sorry for that, guy.
So
Yeah, you guys were actually.
yeah.
That sucks. I lost a couple positions behind the guy who.
Yeah, but at least you weren't in the wreck. Or
Yeah.
Transmission will be new tires.
Pit road is now open.
Are you guys all good on fuel now?
Let me take.
Like I have
No, I'm
9.9.
fine. You said 84.
Oh, yours is fine.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
mind.
you said 80.
I was mis.
I was just coasting.
When he said 84, I thought it was face. I was like, oh, your face.
Right,
Come here.
Right.
Are you guys all good on fuel? I think I properly taught myself here. Are you so I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna stay on unmuted now. Are you guys all good on fuel to go to the
Car
end?
47.
We should be
Got
good.
the
For
lucky
now,
dog.
yeah.
Let them
Okay,
past on the
cool.
outside.
Yeah, 3 wide's not bad. You just can't like I couldn't get anything. Like I couldn't gain any time through them in the corners.
Was there anybody behind you in the third lane following you?
No, Kinch was behind me, but that's it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was hanging on for dear life, trying to not wipe out Amelia style. And
Yeah, I figured it was a little aggressive, but that guy, like, I don't know what that guy did in the middle lane, but like his speed was so bad, and then all of a sudden he was able to regain it in the corner. Because I thought we would have been clear, and I would have moved back down.
it takes a lot of effort to push
Yeah.
a third line.
Yeah.
Like you have to be like nose to tail with like 4 guys all pushing each other to make.
Those Forge guys try one more thing, like what they tried to do when that caution came out. I'm gonna start saying something because That was not cool how close that was.
Yeah, don't get yourself chapped.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean,
It wasn't even funny how close they were, because they almost caused a second wreck there, trying to make up all the spots they could.
they're probably trying to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, if they keep doing what they're doing, it's very much gonna not work.
I'll tell you one thing, if this race don't soon gonna end, I'm gonna piss my pants.
You need a you need a bottle.
Pit road is closed.
Just one.
Should be just the.
Yeah, so we're gonna be going here with, it's pretty much a green, white checkered, right? So.
Yeah, we'll go green with
4 to go.
4 to go.
Yeah.
What do you ask?
But there's a 3-lap window, which we get another yellow. We're gonna go.
Oh, there's gonna be another crash, 100%. So JD and Corey are pretty aggressive, especially JD in that silver car. He was the guy jumping up and down lanes before the first caution.
Did I just hear we're going single file restart?
No.
No, they turned it off.
I thought that's what John just said.
Because the science experiment went bad.
It didn't really.
I think John just announced it.
Yeah, it is.
I need a second monitor so I can keep all that stuff open over there.
There's
It's
not
alt
a
tabbing
there's
out
not a
in
button.
the race
There's
is
not a
pretty sketch.
I mean, it's not gonna filter us out or, you know, assign us lanes until our finish line, right? How do we know it's single?
Yeah. So if it's actually set, he should have.
Which
Thanks for the explanation.
It's 9:08 too. I'm friggin' tired.
Consecutive cautions, single file.
Okay, bud, green flag next time by.
See,
Line up on the
everybody's all freaked
inside.
out because
1
it's a
minute,
double file.
52.073. 5 to go to the stripe.
We gotta follow what it.
Yeah, I got the inside line.
I got the forge.
Well,
It's not single file. Double file normal, as far as I can see.
I got Corey behind me.
so
Okay, so we're not. So we are double file?
Yes.
Yes.
we are.
Oh, okay.
Anytime, what's this, like, I'm not really sure about the starts. Is it anytime after the pace car pulls in I can go?
So once it gives you the message that the pace car is in, you can go at any time.
Okay.
The window, however, is very narrow. So by the time you finish that line in your
Catch the
spotter,
pace car.
Okay. I'll do a countdown for you guys like you did. That was pretty good.
You might want to make it obvious that you're going to, because
Catch the
if you
pace
pull
car.
out way ahead of us, you're going to be on your own.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna count down.
Catch the pace car. Get ready, going green.
Okay.
Pace car
3,
in.
2, 1.
Green, green, green. 1 minute 49.64.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
yeah, it's gonna attack here.
Are you still on the top?
Outside.
Okay, Corey's going high here.
Stay low.
So Brian, you're behind me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay low.
they're going through.
Yeah. Kevin,
to the bottom. 3 wide, you're on the bottom. Yellow, yellow,
Yellow,
yellow.
yellow.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Casa 46, car. Casa 24, car.
That friggin' JD guy got so close there, eh? Ryan?
Casa 40.
Like he was all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Okay, I can't do another caution. Come on.
This would be the last.
Is it the same rules as well? If you start the last lap, the next next flag ends it?
No, in iRacing,
It's
if
just-
you make it to the white, if the leader makes it to the white flag, that locks everything else out. If they wreck, you drive as fast as you can through without.
Oh, it's like classic NASCAR rules. Race back to the line.
Yeah.
Pit road is now open.
That's funny.
Just be careful when you do it because they're gonna review. They review the last lap of it.
Oh, do they? So what do you have to? You don't have to look out for anything special.
So if you dump somebody to
Oh.
cause the wreck, and you end up winning,
And you're probably gonna get a hefty points fine on top of your disqualification.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, are you guys all?
Thanks for letting me duck down, Lynn.
So
Yeah.
Kevin,
I'm shocked I wrecked it happened up front. Where did
The race has been extended so we can have a green-white checkered finish.
okay, so Kevin, Lynn, and I are
right,
all in the
Kevin.
same lane. Brian, you're by yourself on the bottom.
Car 200.
Yeah.
Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
Oh god, it's lucky dogs scare the shit out of me. They just fly past you.
Oh, 3 green white checkers. This is gonna.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Thing is,
So
we got
I'm
10 minutes
fueled
left,
for it. I'm good.
Yep.
I still have 8.5 gallons left.
Well, Brian, we're.
We could be 3.8 gallons. What do you got?
On fuel.
3.6.
Corey just disappeared.
I got 2 more laps than you guys.
Yeah, Corey just buggered off, eh? That Red Bull car, he's gone. Okay.
We just need 1 clean lap, right?
Yeah.
Right. Once the leader takes the white, all hands.
Catch the pace car.
John just won all of us. He scored afterwards.
no, you're done.
Corey is, or JD is. Did Corey disappear for you as well?
Yeah, he's gone
Oh, he's got.
Wait.
on this whole lap.
What are we talking about now?
One car in the front disappeared, so we're probably gonna get a.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
take it. That means I'm on the inside.
Yeah, the leader's
Good
gone.
for
Yeah.
Andrew in the lead then, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pit road is closed.
67.
Y'all hear me?
Letter 200.
Oh, nope, he's back.
Car by.
Yeah, he's pop.
Running order, so I guess he blinked out.
he's gone off the...
I see you. I hear you, Corey, but
He probably
you're not
pulled
out
over
here.
when he realized he was.
Yeah, he's actually in 2. He's
Wait,
actually in
what? Hold on.
11, if you want to mess around and take the bus stop.
because you went through the horseshoe and my.
That's illegal?
Why would you even do
Well,
that
he's-
though?
I don't know what happened. It like froze up.
He's-
now
he's
I'm
got
back
the-
in it.
You don't piss. You don't piss.
Why is that illegal? Because it's not a part of the race.
John's probably just in a bad mood, so he's sick of.
Nolan, don't
Damn, that's
argue.
pretty harsh.
Oh god.
Well, it's an EOL. It's not
Do you
bad.
ever
You're just
see
going.
anyone doing it during the real Daytona 500?
I've seen it happen a couple
Nolan.
times. Broadcast.
Not the 500,
I'm
but
not
I
gonna
haven't
say
seen any
anything,
races.
but That's bullshit if you ask me.
Yeah, one with that
It's not
used the bus
affecting the
stop.
race or anything.
Here's the
it was
thing.
actually on the,
You don't.
I think it was the Lewis series, like Arca.
I never knew that was illegal. They never said that.
Well,
These ARCA cars?
It's,
Letter
you, it,
67.
Oh,
you,
Corey's
you
back.
violated
People drive
the.
like 'em.
you pissed off. You set off the admin.
I'm sure race control got on him about it. You don't go through areas like that. It messes up the order.
Yeah, but
Here's the thing. The admins have a rule that says any time
Actually, I remember
that
what
they
it was.
deem
It was when they were
necessary, they can
attempting to
issue.
while they went through that.
I'm gonna protest that one after the race, in all honesty. After the
Why
race.
would you
most likely
protest
have permission from race control to do it.
If you protest that, you will likely get a
People
frivolous
think they're gonna
protest
know the
penalty,
full
and
Yeah.
you will be.
There's no reason to do
Bye-bye.
that. Like, you're not.
Where's the
Hey, guys,
350?
minute
Where's the
50
350?
violates
I got
the
some
spirit
work
of
to do.
the race.
2050, where are you? I need to let you through.
Okay.
This one did say single
What the
file
fuck
because
is
we
he?
didn't get a full lap. Is that right?
Just calm down.
I have to stop at the trial. Or right before it.
Shit, so this is a single
the hell
file
is he?
start.
he's
Ah.
on
Control.
Oh,
Command,
what
is
the
it?
hell? Really? They might need to delay the start.
I'm
I'm
all
not gonna
good.
catch up.
Thing about heading on me.
They're not gonna do anything.
So take
You'll be
note,
fine,
this is
Nolan,
a
you'll
single
be
file restart now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
get by the
sucked.
wall. It's gonna be an idiot.
I don't know what happened. Like everything just froze.
So
up
protect
and
your
then
right
popped
side.
Right back in from the same spot of that.
Well, I'm gonna be all over this. I'm gonna be all over Corey.
You were, removed for low pings or anything.
No, not at all. Like my
Alright,
connection's
where are
always
you guys
great.
at right now? 'Cause I'm
Every
having
once in
gas
a
in
blue
F1
moon
right
it does
now.
that, and that
Coming up
Just-
on 3.
Backstretch.
Single file start, I would suggest getting by the wall.
not at the function just yet.
Well, we should be a lot tighter than this. This is ridiculous.
Andrew's hanging back so he can get around.
Andrew, can you?
How dare you?
Get ready, going green.
I guess single file doesn't mean anything.
Pace car's leaving.
Oh, fuck!
Green, green, green. Next car's the leader.
Seven just brake checked me coming to the start finish line.
All right, easy.
1 minute 50. 25, 3, 5. 2 laps to go.
relax, everybody.
The race has been extended so we can have a green, white checkered finish. Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch star 67, car.
Oh,
Do you guys have to pit now?
And John, I don't know.
We're
what the
okay
deal
for-
is, but we got guys brake checking. Nobody's same distance between cars on a single file. That's gonna cause that.
Single file is a terrible idea. Sorry. It is.
It is terrible.
If it's single file the whole way through the event, it's okay. But
coming up together on the restart makes it look like everyone's going because people are trying to stay real tight because nobody's staying tight on the final turn. Like I said, there were huge gaps coming out of 3 and 4, which should not be.
Oh man.
54 out of
Got
me,
5
you can
more
go
laps.
back, but I thought we were moving.
it's gonna be another full caution period because it has to go through.
7, car.
I hate this. I wish there was like a skip. I just want to finish the race.
Catch star 67, car.
No.
Yeah, Andrew, I haven't seen that game you're playing back there.
I'm actually just not paying attention, sorry.
Legitimate.
I'm too stupid for games. I don't.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah.
But I thought how bad is my car? Got me damaged doing it back, and they're trying to get a run at the club in front of me, and then wiping out the car. Can you explain the procedure for single file because the cops weren't actually.
Don't worry about it.
I shouldn't have gotten it.
They were single file.
Stop.
they were going up
Relax.
top.
Penalty.
Nolan, just calm down, dude.
Yeah, you did only get sent to the back. It's no big deal.
Looked to me like somebody was low, and then there was an outside line.
That's probably what's gonna
spots.
We were single file.
But
They
you
were
gotta
just in the
understand,
middle
like
of the
they're
lane.
trying to replicate a realistic series, so obviously you're
don't
gonna
have
get
to
penalty
be,
doing stuff like that, regardless if it says it or not.
and you don't have to be in line
Put
with
that
each
in
other.
the rule
You
book
just
then.
need to
Did you read
not
the whole
to the
rule book?
other inside each other.
I
But you
did.
need to be reasonably tight to the car in front of you, and if you try and make
Car
it...
7
if you
got the
split
lucky
up on
dog.
car
Let
in
them
front of
pass on
Just
the
move on and
outside.
focus how you're gonna get
then
through the
that's
field, bud.
what happened there.
I can't get through the field. I don't got any damn help back here.
We ain't getting any line we want, as long as we're not
Just let it go. You're gonna be back there what
But
you
if
can.
pass
So
on the left,
just try to
you're gonna
save.
get a black flag.
Remember,
coming
this
around the
race
outside.
doesn't count for anything. It's just practice.
Let the 7 car by.
With the race director, you're gonna get a black flag going around on the right too, so it doesn't matter. It's not like
And these setups suck anyway, so yeah, be great.
Right now it's jack and shit.
you're good to the. You gotta stay in line.
Breathe,
till the
focus.
strike. After that, you're good. No black flags after that.
In
So
case
we've
there is
got-
anyone worried, we're not going to do these single file restarts for the main race because it's been fairly clear from the experiments and support races that no one's grown up enough to be able to use.
Oh.
Okay, so that
John,
makes sense.
John's on fire.
So that John King he's like the race director of Majors, right?
I don't disagree with you.
He's one of them.
One of
Yes,
them,
he has
yeah.
authority.
He's a teal, right? That's what the font color is.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I can see why. Oh shit! Why those guys are so
It was
upset.
an experiment. I think it's a good idea. You know, experiment with it. Now we know.
In case anybody's wondering,
Pit road is closed.
Liam, I'm so sorry again. My foot slipped, so good avoidance. My bad.
Yep.
Fuck, I can't keep I can't pay attention on
Well,
these.
let's say good race, guys.
What happened to you, Lynn?
He came back to help
We
you.
gotta win. Thank you, Mark.
So, it's just Kevin, Brian, and I, right?
I thought we were gonna go another green white check.
Where did
Good question.
I had to bail. My fuel consumption actually went worse for some reason. I couldn't.
Right.
what do you have, Brad?
Saying
2.6.
5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Kevin, what are
Yeah,
you?
you
An hour and
you
5
had a lot.
and 45 seconds.
I wasn't
left,
even
an
gonna
hour
make
and
one.
5 minutes right now.
Kevin, you're good on fuel?
I'm surprised.
I'm good for one more. I got three. 6 left.
Pretty sure on the dirt side, if you...
You're down to 3 gallons?
Oy vey.
Time limited once you run them out.
Yeah, it's funky how it's working.
Yeah, I'm at 7
That would be
still,
nice.
so.
You got all.
See if we get a white
Yeah.
one to go here.
So if it goes another one, you guys are gonna have to pit, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be done.
Because I think you burn a lot more fuel going up through the
You
gears.
just need one clean lap.
Yeah, how's this gonna work? This time has expired.
It'll probably take here.
White
But my
flag, next
problem
time
was I
strike.
wasn't gonna actually even.
Oh, sucks. We're not even gonna make it.
It's finishing behind the.
Okay, bud, green flag, next time by. 1 minute 51.779.
In the race, be careful jumping out there by yourself. Pack will run you down before you get down the back straightaway.
That sucks, Andrew.
So
You were,
wait,
like,
that's it?
ready to take the provisional.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about on the last one. Everybody's hanging back so far.
It's ending under caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
The timer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what happens if it goes
Yeah,
green
it's
and
'cause the time-
you're gonna be racing to the line, aren't we?
It might try to throw the green, but the way the Rangers rules read, you can't advance your position coming to the green flag. So
Right.
You pass around the outside.
No.
if
so
he
it's-
drops connection here, it's your win.
Right.
But if he doesn't,
Oh my God, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's only a support race. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Nothing
No.
big. Just points for. Are we still getting like lap points for this season? For this?
These laps will count towards your practice totals in the main race, and there is a separate points table that you're doing. So
But there is one good thing about winning: you get a provisional.
Yeah.
And Andrew was right there, you know.
Yeah,
We're
but we don't get like safety rating points for this race anymore?
So
Bummer.
we cannot advance our position here.
All you get is laps counted towards your lap.
No, you cannot. Pace car's leaving.
What's the point of even having the pace car pull off?
Are we racing here?
Green flag, green flag.
unless it doesn't.
Oh,
give...
there's no.
Good.
There's no checkered. There's no checkered.
Relax.
Oh my god.
Crap.
Car spinning off.
One more lap.
Two to go.
One more.
Push me.
Got one outside.
They drive until it tells.
Stay low.
So Brian, who else is that? Kevin?
Hold your line. Got one outside. Still there.
Come down.
Stay on the bottom.
Okay, boys.
They're outside. Got one outside.
Well, that sucks that we all thought it was over. That dang
Corey, dude, what are you doing?
It's over.
Now it's over.
Great job, driver.
Buddy, you're moving up and I'm right. Oh. That's a
And-
joke, man. You run a clean race like that and then you just turn right into me.
Wait, Liam Quinn didn't win, did he?
Yep, it counted Liam.
Oh shit.
Good job, Liam.
No, sorry, Andrew. Man, this is one of those times when maybe we shouldn't have been talking.
No. There's no reason. It's all good. It's I don't understand what Corey was doing. Like, I couldn't go all the way up because I think you had a corner on me, which is fine because the track's plenty wide enough.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen in a real race. 'Cause that
What a
would be
bullshit finish, honestly.
Good work.
Stupid. That was a pain in the ass.
Fuck's sakes.
Alrighty. I'm not worried. I think we have a really good setup still.